Hey guys, so today we are talking all about S-acetyl glutathione, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is, how it works, as well as the advantages that it has over other types of glutathione. So I have been doing a lot of research on this, guys, to try to wrap my head around this. And in fact, I'm going to link down all the scientific journal articles that I have found so far on this topic, as well as other informative articles. But before we get there, today's video is sponsored by Crystal Glow Skincare. They did send me their S-acetyl glutathione for me to try out and to tell you guys like how it works like. So I am going to be doing an unboxing of that, and then we shall proceed to talking more about what S-acetyl is and the advantages it has. So here is the package they sent me. So a big shout out to Crystal Glow Skincare for sponsoring your girl. So once you open it up, let me show you. You get it comes like this. Those are all the supplements that they sent me. First of all, as I have said, they sent me their S-acetyl glutathione, which is this one right here. They're calling it the Lumi Glow, and it has 200 mg of glutathione. Now, one thing I do like straight out of the box, just by looking at it, it doesn't have any fillers in it. You know, some companies, they put in vitamin C in there, they put in MSM, they put in omega-3, they put a whole bunch of things which you didn't even pay for. You only want the S-acetyl glutathione. So this one has no fillers at all. It only has the, of course, the ingredients for making the capsule, and also the S-acetyl glutathione, which is 200 mg. I don't know if you can see that very clearly, but there it is. I honestly love the packaging, and because we are here, let me just open it up because I know I'm going to be using it very soon. I'll show you how one capsule looks like. It's just a white capsule. Show you, it's very clear. There it is. It looks like that. There it is. So one capsule contains 200 mg of S-acetyl glutathione. So there it is. So I'm going to be trying them out. Then they also sent me their vitamin C, because of course, like you can't have glutathione without vitamin C. If you are aiming at skin lightening, you need vitamin C. So even if you're buying these, make sure you do buy vitamin C as well. So you have the vitamin C right here. There it is. So the vitamin C, 500 mg, ascorbic acid, 60 tablets, right there. There it is. So yeah, per tablet you get 500 mg. So vitamin C. Then they also sent me the MSM. They have MSM as well. This is MSM 1 dozen mgs with 60 capsules inside there. Again, one of the things I like most about Crystal Glow Skincare is that they don't have any fillers back here in the ingredients list. You're basically just getting what you paid for. Now, of course, Crystal Glow Skincare is a UK based company, and I don't even have to tell you, if you live in the UK, you know how the UK is very strict with supplements and drugs and all that, medicines and all that. Like, you can be very sure if you're buying from Crystal Glow Skincare, you are getting the real deal. So I'll put a link down below for each and every item I have shown you, and also my discount code with them still applies. My discount code with them is SHIKO15. That gives you 15% off the whole entire website. So if you're not buying anything from them, you can use my discount code SHIKO15 and save yourself some money. So on MSM, I have a whole video talking about MSM, how it works, the benefits, all that, the side effects, all that. So I will also link down that video so you can go and check it out and get to learn more about what MSM is and the benefits of it in skin lightening. Okay, so again, thank you so much Crystal Glow Skincare for collabing with me on this video. Definitely I'll begin using these things as soon as tomorrow. I'm hoping by the time this video goes up, I am hoping my skin lightening routine video will go up at the same time, if not on the same day, because I'm running behind schedule. Like you have seen, I have a wide variety of products which I've just been unboxing. I have so many PR packages to try out and very limited time. So I want to begin very fast to begin using these ones, and I'll tell you exactly how I plan on using them in my skin lightening routine. Okay, so now I think we can now dive into S-acetyl glutathione, what it is, how it works, and all that jazz. So what is S-acetyl glutathione and how does it work? Now guys, believe it or not, according to my research as I've been checking, S-acetyl has been in existence ever since 1995. Yes, I know that's a very long time ago, but it has been in existence ever since then, and some of us like me is when we're just beginning to use it. But anyway, you live and learn. There's so many things happening in the world of science and research, and I'm trying my best to keep updated on what's happening and what's new. So anyway, it has been in existence ever since 1995. So S-acetyl glutathione is a more stable version of glutathione. It is actually a precursor of glutathione, but in a very simple way, just think of it as another type of glutathione, because we do have the liposomal glutathione, then we have S-acetyl, we have the reduced glutathione, we have different types of glutathione. So think of it as just another type of glutathione, which is more stable than the normal reduced glutathione that you buy in powder form or in pills form. So it's a more stable version of glutathione. So now let's dive into exactly how it works, because I always say it's always so important to understand how things work. That way you are able to use them way much more effectively. Now, for you to understand exactly how it works, I need to take you back a little bit to your high school biology class on digestion. So in a very brief way, the process of digestion begins, of course, from the mouth. Once you eat the food goes down the pipes and goes down to your stomach. In the stomach, the food is digested by the gastric acid and the stomach acids. It's basically being digested in the stomach. But the key point here is, and what I really want you to understand, is the absorption of the nutrients that you get from your supplements, from your food, or from anything you have consumed. The absorption takes place in the small intestine. That is, if you're taking your supplements through the mouth, it all happens in the small intestines. Now, and of course, anything else that is left over as waste gets pushed down into the large intestine, into the rectum, and then it comes out as feces. Okay, so now S-acetyl, once you take that capsule that I've shown you, once you take that capsule, it goes right into the stomach, just like in everything else. It goes in the stomach, but here's a key point. The S-acetyl glutathione is acylated glutathione. It has gone through the process of acylation. Now, why it's acylated, that's why it's called S-acetyl glutathione. The whole point of acylating it and adding the S-acetyl group to it is to protect the glutathione molecule from being destroyed by stomach acids and enzymes and all that. Basically, we want to make sure that we're getting value for our money. We want to make sure that all the glutathione which we are consuming is getting absorbed into our system. Because remember, if you're going to check my previous video, I had said very clearly, if you're going to take the reduced glutathione, you have to take it sublingually, because simply swallowing it as it is, the powder form of glutathione from these other brands, like just go and check my previous videos. If you just swallow it, it will get destroyed by stomach acids, and a lot of it will not be absorbed into your system. Like basically you get a fraction of what you consume, because a lot of the reduced glutathione which you normally buy, the normal one, the regular one, it normally gets destroyed by stomach acids. Now the whole point of S-acetyl, why it has been acylated, is to prevent destruction by the enzymes and the acids in the stomach. And also guys, one thing I want you to note is that the capsules inside here, the capsule for S-acetyl glutathione, they are made in a special way. Unlike other capsules, they are made in a way for them to be resistant to stomach acids. So actually what happens is the whole process of breaking down the capsule happens in the small intestine instead of the stomach. It's meant to be like that to make sure you get all these 200 mgs absorbed into your system. So with these capsules, because they are resistant to stomach acids, what happens is once you take this capsule, it goes of course to the stomach and then passes the stomach and goes into the small intestine. That is where the capsule will disintegrate. Now once it does that, the S-acetyl glutathione is instantly absorbed into your system, and it is absorbed intact. That's the thing about S-acetyl glutathione. It is absorbed directly and it's absorbed intact. Now once it gets into the cells, it disintegrates. The S-acetyl group is removed, and now you are left with your reduced glutathione, which is normally what they call GSH, into your system. It's now absorbed into your system. Like basically guys, the whole point is they put the S-acetyl group in the glutathione molecule to protect it from getting destroyed by stomach acids. The same thing with liposomal glutathione. The liposomes protect it from getting destroyed by stomach acids. Now this one, it is the S-acetyl group which helps it to avoid destruction by stomach acids. And once it gets into the cells, it separates into the S-acetyl group is removed, and you are left with the reduced glutathione into your system. So basically, from what I also been reading on research, from what I have got from research, this one, the S-acetyl, ranks as number 2 next to IV. IV being number 1, which is the fastest because obviously it's going directly into our bloodstream. And then we have S-acetyl as number 2 because, like I'm saying, it is absorbed intact into your system because the glutathione molecule has been protected by the S-acetyl group in the S-acetyl glutathione. I'm hoping all that makes sense, but just think of it like basically the capsule, the glutathione is being protected, so you are getting it absorbed into your system very fast. The same case like just like suppositories, but now if you don't want to go through the whole discomfort of suppositories, the taste of liposomal, the pain of injection, like each and every method has its own drawbacks. If you don't want to go through all those things, then you can simply buy S-acetyl. And guys, because of the whole science behind it, like I'm explaining to you guys, because of that technology of protecting the molecule by using the S-acetyl group, because of that whole acetylation process, that is why you'll always find, go and check in any website, go in any brand, go and check and see for sure S-acetyl glutathione is definitely way more expensive than other types of glutathione. Of course, it is not as expensive as IV, but in fact, in terms of price, it's also number 2. in terms of price, it is number 2 in terms of a high price than liposomal, because IVs are definitely more expensive. Then we have S-acetyl, then we have liposomal, then we have the reduced glutathione. So definitely, because of all that, is of course gonna be more expensive, but at least you're very sure you're getting it intact into your system. Because let me explain to you guys how the reduced, of course you can still take reduced glutathione. Like I'm saying, if you're gonna take the reduced normal glutathione, it's best you take it under your tongue. I have a whole video showing you exactly how I did that, and I will also link that video down below. That is the best way, by taking it sublingually under your tongue, because that way it is being absorbed by the cells down here. I'll put the name of those cells on the screen. That way it's more instantly absorbed into your system, instead of going taking it through the whole process of digestion and getting it destroyed by stomach acids. In any case, guys, if you happen to take the normal reduced glutathione, what happens is, once you consume the reduced glutathione in your mouth, like if you just like combining the glutathione powder with water and drinking it, what happens is, even when it gets into the stomach, it is not like instantly absorbed. First of all, a lot of it will get destroyed by stomach acid, a huge part of it. And then the remaining part, what happens is the glutathione is broken down into the 3 amino acids. Of course, as you know, glutathione has 3 amino acids, and I'll put them on the screen. So it is broken down into those 3 amino acids, and then it is reconstituted back into glutathione in the liver, and all that process of reconstituting it takes a lot of energy. Like basically, even if it gets into your liver, the amount you are getting in your liver is a very, very small amount. And for us, as people who are into skin lightening, we do need a lot of glutathione in our system. That is the only way you're gonna get light, by using glutathione. So basically, even if you check other brands of reduced glutathione, they are not meant for skin lightening, because if you take it for skin lightening, you have to take like a really huge dose. Now, of course, now with this one, you are avoiding all that inconvenience of having to like take a very high dose to compensate for the amount that will be lost in the stomach by the stomach acids. Now with this one, you don't have to worry about it getting destroyed by stomach acids, because it has been protected by the S-acetyl group in it. So at least this one you're sure you're taking 200 is 200. You don't have to be worried of whether you're losing out on some. So basically the point is, even though S-acetyl is expensive, you do get value for your money. And I have been seeing, even in our group, there are guys who have been using it and have been saying they see nice results from using it. And also in my DMs, I talk to you guys, and I know there are guys who are using S-acetyl and they have seen the changes as opposed to using other types of glutathione. So it's definitely something I would suggest you go and try out. Now, of course, as you know, different things work differently on everyone, and I am going to be giving you guys my experience of using these ones. And of course, you're going to see my skin. You're going to see like if I become lighter or darker. You're going to see like how it's going to work on me. So I think after covering all that, let us just go into the dosage. Like, how much should you take for skin lightening? Now, from what I was reading from the research, even taking 600 mgs per day is enough to get you light. 600 mgs, that means taking 3 of them. That is enough to get you light for most people. But from my discussion with Crystal Glow Skincare, I'll be taking 4 of them per day, which is equals to 800 mgs. So the 2 bottles they sent me and all these things that they sent me should last me for 2 weeks. I am not sure like how much I will see within those 2 weeks, but keep in mind I'm taking a very high dosage because I'm taking 800 mgs of this per day, and I'm going to be taking it consistently for those 2 weeks with along with everything else they've sent me, and we'll see how they work. Now guys, of course, please keep in mind I am not new to glutathione. In fact, I am and I have been still using glutathione for a long time, so I still do have quite a lot of glutathione in my system as compared to someone who is just beginning just now, someone who is just starting out. So of course we're going to be having different levels of glutathione, so it may work faster on me than other people, and also considering the fact that right now I have a very clean diet and I'm also taking a lot of water. And guys, on that note, please, I highly suggest, if you do buy this or if you do buy any glutathione product, please go and watch the video which I made, which is called Glutathione Tips. In there I discuss all the things regarding glutathione and how to use it effectively, because anytime I do a review on glutathione and you can see my skin has become lighter, people are always asking me like, how come it's working for you, it's not working for us? Because I know how to use glutathione. Okay, I take lots of water and I take a clean diet. In fact, having a clean diet is number one when it comes to supplements. If you're not taking a clean diet, forget about seeing any results. You must have a clean diet. So anyway guys, I am going to be discussing all those things in the skin tightening routine. Today, I don't want to make this video very long. I was just going to tell you guys about S-acetyl. In case you are new to all this, go and check it out and see how it works. Again, the links to everything they've sent me will be down below, and my skin tightening routine coming up very fast because we need to get things going. So all that will be coming up very soon. And basically that is it guys. I don't want to make this video too long, although I do have a feeling it's a little bit long, but I really wanted to touch base with you on S-acetyl and how it works. And of course, like I've said, we shall see how it gets to work on my skin. Within those 2 weeks of me using it, we shall see like how my skin will change, if it will change. We shall see all that. So like I said, definitely go and check in the description box of this video, because I'll have the links down there for the research articles that I have read on S-acetyl. You can go and check them out. I will also have the links down for each and every product which I have received, so you can go and also check out Crystal Gold Skincare. Don't forget my discount code with them is Shiko15. It will give you 15% off the whole entire website. Okay guys, that's it. If you have any questions about S-acetyl, or if you have used it, let me know down in the comments. I want to hear your thoughts about it, and yeah, just let me know guys. And that's it guys. I shall meet you next when I'm discussing my skin lightening routine. Thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't subscribed, first of all, before I go, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do, because I have a lot of videos coming up. As you have seen, I have many PR packages which I've been unboxing. I have many products to review, so basically be subscribed to make sure you don't miss out on the videos I'm going to upload very soon. Okay guys, that's it. Until next time guys, have a lovely day, keep on glowing, and until next time, see ya.